So, guys, I'm your host Pranjal Goyal for today's webinar, in which we are going to discuss about the digital workspace. So, most of you guys are already utilizing some of the things as a part of digital workspace, but I have came up with this topic so that it will be helpful for the owners who are not very much adaptive with the digital workforce or digital workspace or with the digitization of their businesses. So it will be very much helpful for them, and those who are already doing adapting or adapted already with these stuff, it will be helpful for them also so that they can improve on the things if they are missing something in the organization to make it more productive to get the better results for their services and products which they are working, right? So today's topic is digital workspace. So before discussing about the topic, let me introduce myself, and for that, let me share my presentation with you, and which I'll be giving you a brief about myself. Okay, so let me share the screen with you. Meanwhile, just tell me if I'm audible to you guys. For those who are in my private webinars, those who are seeing me on the social network sites. So, am I audible? So, just tell me if I'm audible. Just say yes, so that it will be helpful for me to proceed with the things. And if there is any issue, because then I'll just check it my end that what kind of issue I'll be having. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll be sharing the screen also. So do confirm, guys, with the visibility of screen also, because it will be helpful for you to match up with the things which I am saying to you. But I want to be very much transparent in giving the information which I will be sharing with you, in which we are following also as a part of our organization as well. Okay, so just tell me if I'm audible enough. You are able to see my screen also. Just say yes. So it will be helpful for me, guys. So just say quickly yes if you are I'm audible and my screens are visible to you, and let's move further. Right? All right. Okay. I think it's fine that I'm audible and visible to you also. Okay. Just a second. Let me check on my system also, so that I'll just re-verify that things are fine, right? Because we have to be. Okay, the order by. Am I able to listen the things? So it seems fine. So screen sharing, just confirm one, guys, if the screen is fine. Okay, just give me a second. I'll just cross verify. Let me share it. Okay. So meanwhile, I'll be sharing the screen. So just tell me that. Are you aware of what exactly do we understand by digital workspace? Or are you already adaptive to these things or these terms, which generally is on the boom nowadays? Because due to lockdown, most of the things or most of the businesses who are adaptive or already adapted this you can say terminology are working using or following this digital workspace mechanism or concept because it will be very much helpful for the businesses to grow themselves to work on the effectivity of their teams and getting the results. Okay, okay. I hope the screens are visible. So let me just move about my introduction, and a business growth and technology expert. I'll be having around 15 years of experience, guys, in this IT industry, and I have worked with MNCs also. I am working with various clients across the globe. I'll be helping business owners also. I'll be helping entrepreneurs. I'll be helping startups. I'll be helping even the individuals also to just build up their systems, especially the technology-based systems, so that they can like grow their businesses by adapting or making their work, you can say work stuff in a digitized way, right? Because nowadays, guys, everybody is like have to move on to the digitization of their businesses if they wants to compete in the market, right? If they are lacking something, so obviously, if they are not adaptive on this, then obviously there is a disadvantage in their growth, right? So it's recommended or it's relevant also if we make our move or make our businesses to go online, right? By building our presence also, by making our systems in a integrated and automated manner, right? By improving our process, by introducing the things so that it can be like help to save the time also, increase the efficiency. So digitization is very much essential these days for any kind of business. So it's not relevant to the technology based business only. It will be like you can say embedded any kind of business you are doing, right? Whether you are doing manufacturing, whether you are doing retail, whether you are wholesaler, whether you have a shop, anything you just name it, and you can just relate the things and utilize the technology power for it and get the best out of from your business to increase its potential, right? So digitization is necessary. Yeah. So coming back to myself, as I said that I am having around 15 years of experience, guys. I'm helping business owners, startups, and all, right? So currently I'm running two companies, guys. The first one is VK All Solution Private Limited, which is a software services company in which we are serving clients across the globe, especially in the web and mobile domain, along with the digital marketing stuff. Right, we'll be helping in giving them the consultation also and building their systems so that they can like grow in their businesses, or if they are looking to expand for expansion, we'll be helping them out in building a robust and scalable systems. Right. The second company which we are running along with I'm running with along with my partner is QTF Solutions Private Limited, who is organizing this webinar on a daily basis from Monday to Friday at 5:30 p.m. Right, in which we are couple of members of our team are sharing their knowledges in the area of, you can say, hiring and placement and career development. Then the second one is business development services, and the third one is marketing and growth services. Right. So these are the areas in which we are generally giving or sharing our knowledge via QT Hub webinar series, right? Which will be, I hope, the persons who are like connecting with us are getting some knowledge, and they are just like, you can say, adapting those things also which we are sharing with them, so that they are like growing in their career, also growing their businesses to the next level. Because these are the things which we generally discuss with like you guys are very much essential in today's era, right? Because technology is one of the most important aspects of any businesses, any personal stuff also. Technology, nobody is untouched with the technology, right? So we have to be adaptive with the technology, and we have to utilize the technology in the best way so that we can get the best potential from ourselves also and our businesses also. So that's why the today's topic will help you to understand more on it. That why digitization or transformation of your businesses to digital level is very required, so that you can grow your team or your business to the next level, right? So this is a little bit about myself. If you want to know more details about me, to be very transparent, just visit to my LinkedIn profile with the name of I am Pranjal Goyal. You can just search on the LinkedIn what is the background I am having, what all clients I have worked with, what kind of recommendations I am receiving from my client on the work I have done with them. So you get all the details about me, right? And that will give you a little bit of trust, obviously, because nowadays, guys, you if you have to build your presence in this digital world, right? So you have to have a trusted audience for yourself, and to get the trusted audience, you have to be very much transparent. You have to connect with them in a very positive way. you have to be truthful whatever you are doing, so that they can connect with you in a better way, and they can listen to you and they can work with you, right? These are the things which is very much transparent, which is very much relevant these days, because nothing is being hidden nowadays, right? Everybody is on social media. Everybody is on, mostly for anything. They just go online and look for the things. So they do all the research. Nowadays, the customers are very much smart, right? So if you are like truthful and transparent in those things, and you can connect with your audiences, your customer, then obviously you can build your business. You can grow your business to the next level in a efficient manner, right? So this is about me. Now let's move to the platform on behalf of which we are generally giving this webinar. So let's talk about that platform a little bit. Then we'll move to the today's topic. So guys, as I said that we are doing a webinar series sponsored by Tuty Hub on a regular basis. So Tuty Hub is basically a technology-driven platform for every students, professionals. So it has something for everyone, guys. Right? We have like built up this platform so that everyone can utilize this platform, whether they are a business owner, whether they are like corporates, whether they are students, whether they are institutions, whether they are colleges or universities, whether someone from the marketing for others to get compensated. So we have built this platform as an ecosystem in which everybody has something to get into, right? So, guys, this platform is basically you can say built on three concepts, three pillars, which generally we say. The first one is learn, right? So when we talked about learn, is guys, everybody is aware, or even you are aware also, and we are saying or using this terminology in every of our webinar because we want you to understand its importance, right? And why we have the main core of you can say everyone life or everyone business is be the part of Tuty Hub, right? So learning, the very first concept we have taken is the learn, right? That which says basically you have to keep on learning throughout your life. Learning never stops, guys. If you have to improve, if you have to grow on, then you have to keep on learning on a daily basis, right? Because if you are not learning, then obviously you are missing. I'll just proceed further. Okay, I hope it's audible now, right? So let's move and let's start for today's agenda, that is digital workspace. So guys, what do we understand by digital workspace? First, you have to understand. If you are already aware of the term, that's very good. If you are not aware of it, then obviously I'll help you out to understand it so that if you are not adaptive to the technology or digitization, you can just understand it and then plan for adapting this for your businesses if you want to grow or go to the next level, right? Okay. So, yes, coming to the digital workspace. So basically, guys, digital workspace, in a simple term, if I talked about, is the evolution of workspace from a physical workspace to a virtual workspace, right? Because earlier or a traditional way of doing the things is like collaborating in a single place and then working over there and within the office time and then just wind up their work and move to the home, right? This is how the businesses work. But obviously, the things are changing from past many years. But due to lockdown, there's a drastic change and the adaptation of digital workspace, right? In which basically the people, the organizations are working on a virtual places from a virtual places from anywhere using any devices, right? So digital workspace is basically, you can say, a business concept in which we are utilizing various tools and technologies. We are streamlining the business process using the power of automation, right? And we are connecting our teams using the tools and technologies so that they will be more productive and they will be efficient by from any location, from any place. So it gives a complete flexibility, right? So tools and technologies plays an important role when you are building a digital workspace. So it's not limited to like utilizing the like messages platforms or emailing. It's not only that. It has a complete, you can say, a system because if we are not building a system or we are not building a strategy or digital workspace strategy, then obviously we cannot utilize the full potential of digital workspace, right? So we have to combine, we have to integrate all these different, you can say, mechanisms or terms so that you can build a solid digital workspace strategy in which your team will work in a better way. Those points I'll be discussing in the next slide. So, in a simple term, if I talked about a digital workspace, which is like very much essential nowadays, or due to the lockdown, it is maximum of the businesses who have some kind of connections with the technology has already adapted this concept, and they are working on this concept to get the best result. They are not. They are the one who are getting least impacted if they have already adapted with these things. So those who are not still like integrated these digitalization in their businesses, then I would request or I would recommend also that just like take on or connect your business's technology so that you can get the best potential of from your business, from your team also. Okay, so this is a little bit about digital workspace definition. If I talked about, right, so let's move to the next slide in which I'll be discussing about why we have to adapt the digital workspace, right? To like transform your business, guys, to the next level. You have to build a successful digital workspace strategy. Then only you can take on your business to the next level. Okay. So coming to the next slide, coming to the next, you can say heading. That is why you need to adopt digital workspace. The very first thing that matters, or the reason for which you have to adapt to the digital workspace, is attracting talent, right? So somebody, some good talent is very far away from you, right? They are not willing to, like, mm, you can say, come to your office. If you give them the flexibility, uh, working with you in a lesser pay also, right? Because it is saving that time also, it is saving their traveling also. So lots of things are saved from them, right? And it is getting benefit to the, you can say, candidate also. So it will help you to attract good workforce for yourself, good talent for your businesses, and even it will, you can say, be cheaper than the persons who are working at your physical works place, where you have to give the rents to the owners, then you have to take on the seats for them, then you have to build the, you can say, hardware or infrastructure for them so that they can work smoothly. So the very first thing is attracting talent, which will give them the flexibility of remote working also, which will give you the options to like hire those persons at a little lower, you can say, payment, because there are lots of savings for them also, so they can like get, or if they can take your offer for the lower pay also. If they are getting benefit, you are giving the flexibility. So the very first thing, or the very first reason is that you can attract a good talent within a less, you can say, amount also. The second thing is the collaborative culture, right? Why I'm talking about the collaborative culture is that obviously, as I said, that we are utilizing or automating the process also. We are utilizing various tools and technologies through which your team, your organization, or the company processes are working. So everything will be on a single, you can say, place, right? Centralized place, and everybody can track their progresses using like what they have done, what the tasks they have done, how much efficiently they have done the things, right? So there is nothing that is hidden, right? Everything is transparent, and it will give the employee a kind of, you can say, uh, opportunity to see themselves also. You don't have to push them, because they can, when you are like utilizing the tools, so everything can be tracked. That we will discuss on the other points also. So everything can be tracked, so they can see their progress by themselves. You don't have to pitch them, you don't have to push them. They can see themselves, so that they can do or take the necessary actions. So it will like, if we are using or building a digital workspace, it will help us to build a collaborative culture in which things are more transparent, the things are more, you can say, efficient, and it will help to boost the productivity of the employee also. If it will give the satisfaction to the employee also, in terms of, because he is getting a little bit like a lot of flexibility in working from anywhere, from any location, from any place. Just he needs just you can say internet connectivity, a laptop, and a mobile. If he is working on like technology based solutions, or what kind of solutions or product he is working on. So everything is in a collaborating form, because all the things are interconnected, right? So there is nothing here and there which cannot be tracked. So it will help to, if everything is at one place, so it will build a collaborative culture, and it will help you to like manage the things in a proper way as a business owner, and as a employee. It will help you to boost your productivity. It will give you a level of satisfaction that what you have done is visible to you, where you are lacking, where you have to improve on, because the tools and technologies are tracking everything, right? So that will give a better, you can say, culture within the organization. The another point is the retention of employees are increasing. Why? Because obviously when you are open, when the things are transparent, right? So everything is visible. They can easily check by themselves also, like where they are performing, how they are performing, and even the company growth and you can say the things, how the things are working is also very much like transparent to them also, that how the organization is growing, what are the processes the organization is like adapted to. So everything is, you can say, building a trust in them. And obviously when there is a build of trust within your employee, there is a flexibility for your employee, there is a benefits for your employee, then obviously he or she is going to work with you for a longer run, right? So obviously it automatically like help you to increase the retention of your employees, depending upon what kind of services, what kind of flexibilities they are getting from this in this digital workspace, right? Another thing is it unites our workforce, because as I said that the tasks are being tracked, because obviously whatever the things you are working, you are centrally connected with the business applications, the tools and technologies which are like integrated when you have your organization has built a digital strategy or workplace for the team, right? So everything is tracked. You can check out what all tasks you have performed, how much time you have spent on that, and what all the areas you have to improve on, right? So it will. Other thing is when all the things are tracked, so it will be very much transparent to you. You cannot lie to your company, and your company cannot lie to you that you have done this thing, but this is not done, whatever it is. So it will give a kind of transparency among even the employees within themselves also, or even between the organization and the workforce also. So it will help to everybody to be on the same page. That as a, you can say, collaborative, using the collaborative tools, everybody has to like interact or communicate with each other in a powerful way, and everybody has to be on same page if they have to deliver the things on time by understanding the deadlines, the quality which is expected from them, right? So there is no hidden stuff, or it can be avoided when we are using the digitization in a better way, utilizing the tools and technologies. So that's why this is one of the important factors for a businesses to adapt the digital workspace. Another thing is that obviously the things are getting efficient because everything is like in an organized manner, right? So the things are getting efficient. So you, as a organization and as an employee or as a teammate, have good amount of time to think in a creative and innovative ways of doing the work, right? Because the times are saving if you are utilizing the tool in a better way, right? So you have the bandwidth to do something extra. So it will help you to like visualize some new ways or new ideas which will be helpful to go to grow to the next level, whether it is your career or whether it is your organization which on for which you are working, right? Because the time is there. So if we have a powerful or a good strategy, digital workspace strategy, then obviously we have a good amount of time which we can save and utilize for something extra. So that's why this is one of the reason you have, as a business, you have to adapt to the digital workspace. Another one is communication and collaboration tools. Guys, there are lots of tools available in the market, right? Which are very much powerful, which will be like utilized by companies also. Whether it is from the you can say management of your documents, whether it is for the communication in terms of like audio communication, video communication, chatting, like written communication. So there are lots of tools which are which you can integrate so that all the things can be like managed in a proper way using like different modes of communications are there, right? It will be helpful for the remote employees also, that they can interact with you on a proper basis. Even for the, your like team also, they can interact with each other in a more you can say efficient manner. They don't have to move here and there. They just have to say like do a video call or audio call. They can share their screens for check what all other things are doing by the colleague. They can interact in a very better way using the tools, right? So it will ease their communication. It will help them to like boost their productivity. It will help them to increase their efficiency by better utilizing the process or the strategy that is like implemented as a part of digital workspace, right? Other thing is for the businesses, obviously the things are improving sorry your employee productivities are improving, the processes are getting smoother. So obviously there is a saving of time and money also, right? Why money? Because obviously you are not taking up the rental or the physical workspace where you sit with your team and then giving the rent and all that stuff. And apart from that, the things are like working in an efficient manner. Then obviously when the time is saved, so the money is saved as well. So as a business owner, you can utilize the savings for like expansion, right? Expansion either in terms of team. Or you can invest in some other, you can say, ideas also. So it will help you to do these stuffs also if you are adopting the digital workspace model or digital workspace strategy. And another one is providing a better customer experience. Guys, obviously, as I said, that technology is one of the most important aspects of everyone's life also, everyone's business also, right? If you're not adaptive to technologies, if your business is not adapting to the technology, then obviously you are like having a lot of disadvantage for your business, for your career also, right? So nowadays, as you see that due to the digitization, there is a lot of things for the customer experiences perspective, right? For example, the companies are introducing chatbots, right? So chatbot availability is 24/7. They can take the feedback from the customer and can give it to your backend team, anytime, right? 24/7. So there is no, you can say, time limitation that whether you are available or not. There are tools, there are gadgets, there are technologies that is working on behalf of you and giving the customer the flexibility to give their feedback from anywhere, anytime. Just they have to connect with the internet, right? Obviously, and by taking all these kinds of feedbacks, you can improve on your processes. You can work on your like product or services which you are offering and giving them the best offer, best experience to them. So, if your business is adapting to the digital, you can say, workplace strategies, it will give your business a very much boost. It will help you to save the things. It will help you to automate many things, and it will obviously surely, if the strategy is good and you are as a business you are utilizing it in a better way, your team is utilizing it in a better way, then obviously it is the time to go to the next level or reach to the next level by this path, right? So as I said, a successful digital workspace can transform your business to the next level. So that's why you have to, as a business owner, as an organization, as a company, as an employee, you have to adapt or you have to like integrate this digital workspace strategy in your business. Okay, so let's move to the components. Like what all components are there, which is the part of this digital workspace. Okay, so these are some of the components I have listed out. There are lots of things, guys. When you like explore about digital workspace and its processes, there are lots of things, but I'll be discussing only the relevant ones or only the first level, which you can understand it easily and which your business and you can adapt easily to efficiently or work for your businesses, for yourself also. Okay. So these are some of the components which are the part of this. The first one is enterprise social networks. So obviously, when we talked about social network, we generally like have 2 or 3 platforms that comes into mind as Facebook or the Twitter and all that stuff, right? So guys, as the things are like getting digitized, right? So there is a, you can say, need of collaborating with each other, whether it is within the team itself, whether it's from the cross-functional team also, whether it is from the public or the customer also. So we have to build our enterprise network, we have to build our community so that it will be a more interactive sessions with them and we can have a good like experience by building a flexible or you can say more mature work environment for our team also, for our customer also, and for the you can say clients also, right? So we have to social network. So it's not limited to the intranet only, because obviously some of the business applications the organization is like placing within that intranet work, where as a team member you have to just log in over there, but it is also connecting the other public resources also, which you can utilize from your channel or network also, so that you can have a better flexibility, better environment when you are working for your organization, right? So build up your this is one of the component which I talked about. The second is the communication, right? There is a communication because nowadays, guys, there are lots of applications out there which is in the market, right? Using which you can do a video communication with your team. So irrespective in which part of the world you are in, right? You can easily connect with them and can have the conversation, can discuss anything with them, so that whatever you are doing, it will be like mm, you can have the suggestions on those things. So you can utilize, if you have a proper you can say workplace or digitization in your working model, so that you can communicate with anyone, whether it is from your team, whether it is from your client, in a better way. So this is the second component, the communication component. Video communication I'm talking about is because obviously a visual communication is far better than a written communication, right? The emails are there, they have their specific purpose, but if you have to connect more with the audience, right, with the clients or with your team, then you have to be visually available to them. If not physically, then you have to be visually available to them. And video communication is one of the better way to like visually place yourself in front of others for a better communication prospect. The other component is the things are getting more mobile, right? Due to the usage or increase of smartphones every day on a daily basis, right? Or wearables also on a daily basis. So we have to introduce, or we have to like build the business application, use the business applications so that anyone can utilize it from anywhere. So location, or you can say, is not, you can say, restricting us for communicating or doing our work. So it will help us to be more mobile, right? So that we can do work from anywhere, anytime also. There is no restriction on those things. So this is one of the component, you can say, of a digital workspace. So when you are building a digital workspace, these are some of the things which is the part of it, right? Which will help you to build a proper strategy, a proper workspace, a digital workspace, which can the businesses can utilize. So these are the components which will make like a digital workspace a better workspace, right? Another one, other terms, there are three terms I have mentioned over here. The first one is BYOT. So basically, guys, these terms are bring your own technology, right? As there are lots of tools and technologies available in the market. So if you are compatible with any particular technology, so you can utilize, right? You don't have to like take on the technology that is being used by any other organization. You can bring out your own, which will give you the best flexibility, the best, you can say, opportunity to you to interact with any other, or to do the work in a more efficient way. So you can bring your own technology in this if you are like building up this digital workspace strategy. So you can bring your own technology in it. You can adapt those technologies. The second thing is bring your own device, BYOD, right? So obviously, guys, like being a you can say person, right? I'm using smartphones, right? Some are using Android-based phones, some are using Windows-based phones, some are using iPhones, right? So they can bring their own devices. Some are using tablets, some are for working, they are using laptops, some have desktop. So when we are building this digital workspace strategy, so it gives us the flexibility that the team member can use their own device, right? They don't have to like be restricted depending upon the confidentiality of the information that is being like exchanged between each other. They can bring their own devices, and we can like build up the infrastructure in that way. If they still using their own device, then because they are comfortable with that thing, right? If I'm using my own device, then I'm comfortable in like you using the same. It will give me like better flexibility so that I'll get the things done at any time, at any from anywhere. So this policy can be introduced, or this will be a good policy that bring your own device. Another one is bring your own applications, right? Because obviously, when you are building a digital strategy or digital workspace strategy, then obviously there are lots of business applications which will be utilized, right? So, as an organization, as a business, as a team, you can like bring your own applications, and that this is the application that is best suited for our requirement for either collaborating or communication or for anything which we are doing, right? So you can bring your own application. So these are the three terms which is also the part of you can say component of digital workspace. And another thing is the user experience, which is very much relevant, guys. Obviously, if you are utilizing these different components in a better way, so it will automatically gives a boost to your end user experience, whether it is your team member, whether it is your upper management, whether it is your customer. So if we have a good solid digital workplace strategy, right, we I'm sure that your business is going to boost to the next level. It gives you a lot of flexibility. It gives you a lot of time also. It gives you you can say bandwidth to expand to the next level without any you can say major crunch. But yes, you have to for like adopting this digital workspace strategy. Obviously, it will take a little time because obviously everybody is not used to the things. So if we have a solid things in place, right, it will obviously ensure that the productivity of the team will be increased, right? The environment or the flexibility within the organization is very much, you can say, good because and the efficiency of the processes can be increased, right? The customer experience can be better if we are digitizing the things in a better way, whether we are taking the feedbacks, whether we are working on the, you can say, processes. So at the end, the main thing that matters is the digitization of every business, right? Because guys, we are like it's almost around 2 months now, right? We are working from home itself. So think think again, right? If we do not have, if the companies are not adapting these digitization in their businesses, in their workspace, they are not adapting those things, then obviously there you can see where we are, right? Where we can be, because there is a lot of losses happening due to this also, because they are not adapting themselves to the latest trend, to the latest business model, which is very much required, right? Because a lot of things are going to change, guys, uh, in the coming time. So it's better, or it's recommended also from my experience, that if you your business is still not like utilizing the power of digitization, the power of technology, so just think again, sit and prepare your work strategy, especially the digital work strategy, the digital workspace strategy, so that you can get the best out of from your team also, from your business also, and can save a lot of time and investment as well, right? So what you have to do and how 2T Hub will help you to in this digitization. So as I said, guys, we are working on three areas. Okay, so just a second. So as I said, from the as a part of 2T Hub team, we will help you in the digitization of your businesses in some of the areas, not every area, but some of the areas, which includes your building of a team, right? Because we have like a process, automated process of assessment. Also, we have a good amount of team in place, right? Which will like help you to get the talent based on their skills, based on their assessment. So using that strategy or that services will help you to like offload your work burden, right? And it will automatically increase your work efficiency because you don't have to focus on these things. The second thing is building of automated and integrated system, the business development services we have, right? So it this service includes your digitization of various processes, also building your systems, also integrating the tools so that your team can utilize different, you can say, tools in a better way which will automatically boost up your business, right? Because it increases your efficiency, your employee efficiency, your productivity, the tracking of various things, right? The management of your work processes. So it will help you to build these systems. The third thing is like will help you to build your brand to get the customer, you can say, customer experience in a better way, because we are having the expertise in marketing and branding and the stuff. So we can improve on your customer experience by like automating your various marketing and sales process also. So which automatically will ease up your pressure using the power of digitization, right? So guys, this is all about you can say digital workspace, its strategies which we need to follow, the tools and technologies which are the part of this digital workspace. And obviously, going forward, guys, it is very much essential if you want to move to the next level, and if you want to run your business in a smoother way, then you have to apply this digital workspace strategy in your business for sure. So this is for now, guys. I hope you get the clarity of what exactly do we understand by digital workspace. It's not only the messaging stuff; it's the complete automation or digitization of your processes for collaboration, for like building product and services, for collaboration of teams, for tracking of things. So it's the complete digitization of your business is which we call as a digital workspace strategy, right? So guys, if you are already adaptive to this, just keep on improving the things, because obviously there is always a scope of improvement, right? But if your business is not adaptive to this digital stuff and technology, then we are there to help you out. Okay, so don't hesitate. If you want to connect with us, you can visit our profile. You can visit our platform also. You can just shoot a mail to us. You can just call us. You can just drop a message to us. Our team will get back to you with whatever the problems you are facing in your career or even your business also. Right. So that's all for today evening. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. I hope you'll have a good time. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye, guys. Thanks for your time.